Hey guys, today, y'all, I'm Matt. I'm Matt, and I got a lot of talking to do. So if you here, I want you to stay tuned. And if you got negative energy, get your ass up out of here, because we ain't doing none of that bullshit today. Okay? Get out your Palo Santo or your sage. You could even burn dog poop. It's all about your intention, guys. Okay? I'm going to light it up. And we're going to get this channeling started. I already have so many messages. So, if you're seeing this, you may have dealt with some spiritual attacks in the past. Some leeches. People sending you negative energy. You may ask, Tori, what even is that? How can I identify that? So God told me, big G-O-D, big U-N-I. We gonna let this burn, hold on. Usher style. Gotta let it burn. Deep down, you know it's best when it's up with you. Hate the thought of being with someone else, but you know that it's over. Alright, God, please protect us. Archangel Michael, I call in my ancestors, spirit guides, and angels to protect me in this moment and allow me to channel the messages from the one almighty source code God that connects us all. Give us messages for our highest well-being. Please guide me. Ashe, Ashe. Amen. So, you may ask, Tori, how do I even know when I'm being spiritually attacked? Okay? Number one, your routine just gets thrown off. Okay? And this could not be like, this doesn't have to be like, oh, something got thrown off, now I'm like stalled a little bit. This could be that. But number one, your routine gets thrown off. Number two, you're exhausted physically and mentally. Number three, thoughts of self-doubt. Okay? You know who you are, and you know that who you are right now, you don't underestimate your gifts. And so you may have thoughts of guilt, thoughts of unworthiness, thoughts of unhelpful thoughts. Now, I'm going to give you guys a couple examples of these thoughts, and there is a flying bug in here. That's fine. What's up, girl? If you catch yourself being tired, okay, and you're feeling really guilty, like you just have this unconscious belief that you're undeserving of a new job, or you feel like you're gonna die. I notice, for me personally, thoughts of harming myself will come up, and immediately I'm like, girl, what the heck? That is not me. Y'all, that's the number one way people want to get at you. Spiritual attacks don't have to be people sitting there with a crystal ball. They don't have, I felt nice. They don't have to be doing that to get at your energy. They can literally just be thinking about you and harvesting your energy by thinking about you. Oh, I'm so tired of that bitch. How could she even have this opportunity? Oh my God, how does she get her skin like that? Even people that hide it send negative energy. Now, a test. You want to know who this is? Ask your spirit guides. Number one, that should always be who you're asking. Your spirit guides and God, period. Now, maybe also, I notice that when I'm being spiritually attacked, I'll have thoughts of self-doubt and self-judgment about my beliefs. I'll have people come to me and try and preach to me about Christianity and make me doubt what I know to be true. Now, it's really little things like that, but I want you guys to be able to understand that there's certain people that get their power from religion, and there's certain people that get their power from spirituality. And I don't want to say that one is above the other, but there's one thing that is above the other, and that is consciousness. And we are conscious beings. Okay? If I do wrong, I know I did wrong. Now, and it takes a lot of self-conscious interaction with myself and sitting with myself and sitting in that silence to be able to justify who I am without the crystals, without the sage, without the Palo Santo, without the makeup, without the phone, without every single thing, guys. Without a book. There's many, many people that cannot do that. That can't do that. Now, the most spiritual people, I think that they understand what's going on, is the monks. People that sit there and can meditate all day long. Those are the people, like, that's the only people we should be putting above ourselves. A priest? Heck no. There's so many people that hide behind their religion to justify their bad actions and their self-doubt. They don't believe that they have enough power to co-create their reality. Like, that doesn't make sense to them. And so we're not going to be out here pushing our beliefs onto anybody. If you're still here, you feel me mentally, okay? Now, I'm gonna share a little bit of a story. I want this to be more so about you guys, but I also want to give you guys my explanation on the cloudiness that I've been feeling that God used as a tool for me to fully understand and take self-idolization off. Like, take and not take it personal. I'm not taking what's happening to me right now personal, because I know it's a teaching lesson. It's a guidebook for me to help other people before it gets to this point, because I always got to go first. If you're a spiritual leader, you know we always have to go first. Like, it's just in our blood. We have to go first. And so it may feel like you're alone. But anyway, I was on a YouTube channel. Maybe it's called Counterpoint. My episode is called Body Acceptance versus Gym Goers. Oh, somebody doesn't want me to talk about this. Yeah. Let me get some water. I definitely should have brought it over here before. But that's okay. I'm here now and I cleansed my throat. Excuse me. Woo! Alright, ready, guys? So, I got on there and I was really just like, I'm a very spiritual person. And I'm gonna speak how I speak all the time. All the time. Now, I may not cuss all the time, but if I have an opinion, I'm gonna share it. And the way that it was set up was, I think that I felt like very, very like I had to speed it up and I couldn't fully justify what I needed to say. And what I had said was, in today's society, we have a lack of knowledge. Okay? And I didn't get to back up what I said. I just kept on going. The way that I went into the comments last night, because it got posted last night and they were completely like attacking my point of view. Excuse me. I had to hop off. I said one thing. I said, I completely understand your viewpoint about how we have Google, but I also know that Google is a resource that is highly coded in propaganda and fake news. The truth is subjective. You can go onto Google and find two separate articles that are both true about the same topic. And so we are being pushed. Okay, when you go on your phone, what's the first thing you see? An advertisement. Of what? Laundry soap. Of what? Dog food. Of what? Taco Bell, McDonald's, all of these things that are not so good for you. They won't even tell you that the laundry soap is not good for you, right? And that the dog food is not good for your dog. All of these things are not good for you. And so, if you are being distracted by that, you're not going to have the proper knowledge to decipher whether it's good for you or not good for you. Because you're going to automatically assume that being rich and having a wealthy amount of financial abundance is good for you. And so, all of these products that are being pushed out to me is good for you. And so, he said, oh, the youth have access to phones and they're getting phones younger and younger. Okay, yes, they do. But do they have the knowledge to be able to be like, yo, this is right here. This is brain rot, okay? The brain rot, the ads, the Fortnite. You have to go all the way over here to even access people that can explain it to the youth in a way that they can understand it. And so, hence, knowledge is not accessible. It's not. as well as I have been in elementary schools, most of these kids, and this can be taken offensively, are fucking stupid. Dumb as hell. Dumb as doorknobs. What? There's nothing in there. Bing, 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 bing. There's nothing in there. Okay? A lot of kids are smart. I know plenty of kids that are very intelligent. But right now, it's extreme intelligence or extreme stupidity. There's really no in between for the kids anymore. You're either brainwashed by brain rot or extremely intelligent, a level of geniusness. And I can testify to this because one of my friends on TikTok has a son, IQ, big IQ, I don't remember what it is, but huge. Bro is a genius. Like, what's that one show? I know you guys, Young Sheldon. So a lot of these kids are completely justifying their behavior because these parents are forced to have these children, okay? And so they are completely just like, okay, I'm gonna just get by. And so if they're doing tra-da-lee-tra, ahalele alelas, mind you, and that's, you know, giving me enough time to take care of myself partially, they're not going to educate them because it's easier for them. Because they're not even educated. Because they were forced to have a child. Now, of course, I was listening to this song. It's called, I think it's called God Got Me by Kanye West. It's unreleased. It's on YouTube. I'll try and link that too. Guys, bro said abortions are technically a mass genocide. Which I understand his perspective. And he said Planned Parenthood was made to cause a mass genocide on people impoverished. Okay, that's completely understandable. But we cannot force people to have children until poverty is non-existent. Okay? And that's as simple as it is. And from a higher perspective, as long as there is a man and a female on this earth that still exist after everything, you know, goes down, after all, we will be fine. We will repopulate. But a lot of people don't have that access to that higher amount of knowledge, okay? And it's nothing that you can find in a book. It's nothing that you can find on Google. It's nothing that you can find on YouTube. It's nothing that you can find on TikTok. It's something that is within. And it's something that comes from a source that is higher in consciousness than us. And it's inside of you. The Akashic Records is inside of you. And so, hence, all of that grouped together, all of this chaos, all of the news propaganda, all of the spiritual attacks, all of that is right here, and you are right here. And so the chaos is like this, okay? And it's full of dark, festering energy. And then they see a light, and you're a moth to a flame. I always have to remember, I'm the flame, and the chaos is the moth. You are what... I'm a manifesting generator. I literally pull energy from the ethers and can push it out right now. Like, and it's completely like, it's draining, but as well as that's just my role in society. Okay? And as I'm speaking that, I literally had a feeling of self-doubt come up. Like, these people don't want you to believe in what you believe in, regardless if it's true. Mind you, all of this stuff is human, nonsensical bullshit. For real. Every single tool that we use on planet Earth as a way to connect ourselves spiritually is a way of non-belief, okay? Is a way of justifying truth. And that's not to unjustify us using that. It's just to tell us God gave us these tools because God allowed a barrier between our consciousness, okay? And so there's certain tools that certain people use, a Bible, a book, a sage, a crystal, whatever. There's certain things that people use to get themselves in contact with that higher consciousness because a lot of people can't access that truly fully. And so when there's ways of other people around us and other energy in which God can't access us, He's going to access us through these tools. The tools themselves aren't bad. It's the intention that you use them with. People use the Bible as a way to manipulate and control other people. People use crystals as a way to manipulate and control other people. What makes that a difference? How is there a difference in that? But people also use crystals to heal themselves, to heal other people from within. People use the Bible to heal themselves, to heal other people from within. It's all from within. If you had no consciousness, a rock, a simple stone rock is not going, it has no way of projecting God, because there would be no consciousness. No human consciousness, okay? And so personally, I don't understand how people can say, oh, you can go to Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ is the one that heals you. Jesus Christ is outside of God. Like, Jesus is literally right here with me. The most powerful dream, the most powerful vision I've ever had was from Jesus. And he told me his name was Yeshua. Okay? And it didn't necessarily come out like that. It was more so like a Yeshua, you know, something like dreamy. But Jesus is a powerful energy. Jesus is just a representation of who we are all at pure form. Buddha, you know, all of these, I can't think of another one right now, but all of these spiritual figures that people put above themselves, like a prophet, are literally just a figure of who we are at our truest, realest, purest form. And so then when I come on here, or other prophets come on here and we're speaking the truth, they're like, oh, you have a God complex, oh, all of these things. Guys, no, it's because God is within. Do you think that a regular human brain could process all of this information at once? Unless you have an amount of super intelligence, okay? Autism, ADHD, something that could make you separate from a... They don't want me to say this. Something separate from a neurotypical brain. You cannot expel all of this information at one time. I'm not reading anything. I did not write any of this down. There is no TV in front of me. There is no notebook in my lap. I have no cards. All I have was my Palo Santo and my phone and my body. And so where am I getting all of this information from? Because I know it's resonating if you're still here. I'm not attacking you. But yeah, people will automatically assume that you're getting information from a demonic source because it's not coming from one specific book. But that book is something outside of God's that was written by humans. God, is that it? I think that's it. What's the moral of the story, God? Use your crystals. Read your Bible. Whatever it is that makes you connect with God more, makes you connect with that true peace. Because mind you, the word God, the word universe is all one and the same. It's just words. Like, words truly don't even exist. If we think of the aliens that are super intelligent, like that are higher conscious beings, these mother truckers, okay, they're not using these tools. But we have not reached that, at least now, the human species, most of the people that are in self-doubt, we have not reached that level of consciousness that most people know how to access that amount of intelligent knowledge without a tool. And so use the tools until you can access the knowledge from within, because we all truly have gifts. This is something that we can all do. Now, there's different ways of doing it. Not all people may be able to sit here and speak to a camera and channel God through their voice. Like, I'm literally Tori is not here. My ego is non-present. It's just who I am. I can touch someone and I can heal them. Now let's get back to that. Okay? Crystals themselves could heal you, but your thoughts create your reality. Your body is just a code. Your body is a computer. Okay, think of your body as a computer, because it really, like, it's programmed exactly how a computer would be. We're all super intelligent computers. Like, anyway, if I were to sit next to someone who is feeling negative, I promise you, within the next week, that person would do good. They would feel better. Literally, while I'm sitting next to them, they would feel better. I've had people tell me that just me being around them feels good. You're a healer. They don't want me to get this fucking message out. They don't. And so let yourself feel these emotions. God gave you these emotions not to make you feel like you can't feel them. Feel that jealousy, feel that envy. And don't tell yourself not to do something. Like, if that's what your soul wants to do, fucking do it. That's a part of the story. That's a part of the timeline. That's the part of the yin yang, the balance of the earth. You never know. You partaking in a negative energy could be you balancing something out that makes somebody else be blessed. Okay? And God will bless you for that. And when I say negative energy, it's not like doing something completely crazy. But there's certain people, like murderers and serial killers, that are here to balance out the energy. What the fuck? They don't want me to get this shit out. There's certain things that are implanted into our brains from birth, from our traumas as we're growing up, that God placed to have us indulge in these things that could possibly lead to our downfall. Because who do you think created the devil? God. Do you think God does not have a contract with the devil? Oh, I'm gonna give you this chosen one for this many years. So these people that are actually in my line of sight right now, who are gonna choose to do her dirty, choose to do him dirty, choose to do them dirty, and continue, I will 222 on my clock. 2222. I'm trying to explain this, but I got distracted. They literally don't want y'all to hear this. The God gave the devil a chosen one, okay? The devil gave demons access to you to see if you would switch up. God said she ain't gonna switch up. Confirmation. God said, no, she's not gonna switch up. She's gonna stay true. She's gonna be genuine. She's never gonna take it out on another human being, because I'm about to cry right now. Because you guys are one with God. The time was up. Confirmation. The time is up. You came to divine justice. The devil said, here you go. You were right. Because the devil can't lie. God said, I know. Now you can have those people for that amount of time and see if they switch up. Give them their karma. See if they come to me. And when they do, they can go through the same thing that she went through. And if they cannot, then they will just keep repeating that cycle. But you have succumbed to God your entire life. None of these interactions that you've had with other people have made you turn into an evil being. You're not scared of the devil. You're not scared of demons. You're not scared of darkness. And that is truly the biggest gift of all. The biggest fear is the fear of fear. At a certain level of spirituality, you tend to notice that, okay, most of these things that I don't want to do are literally fear. And that is the way that the devil controls you. And when I'm saying the devil, I mean as in the devil, okay? Not like Satan, but like the devil. You know, it's just an analogy. Okay? It's all an analogy. It's a human analogy. I don't know why I'm trying to justify that right now. But anyway, they don't want me to talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it. The biggest fear is the fear of fear. And a lot of people don't get to acknowledge that. And that's okay. That's okay. And a lot of people, dude, there's so many distractions going on right now. And a lot of our family, okay, a lot of humans don't even realize that they fear. And so then they'll continue with their spiritual journey while fearing fear. But you shouldn't be scared of being scared. Being scared is the best part of it. And I'm thinking of this Lucky Day song at the end. I think it's called Think Different. When he's talking about success and how fear is one of the biggest motivators of all. And when you battle that fear, you just find another fear. And I was thinking, I was like, yeah, but also, why do we have to think that something bad has to happen for something good to happen? Oh, so this thing good happened. Why does it have to be bad? Why? Something bad's about to happen, you know? Oh, this good thing just happened to me. 3 more bad things. Why do we think like that? Because it's truly not like that. Why can't we have peace and harmony and love? Why do you think you can't have that? Do you fear it? It's because of what other people told you. But who has been you before? They haven't seen it. And you're about to see it. Okay? I want you to trust yourself. And truly, right now is a testimony of strength. I don't want y'all to fear anymore. I don't want y'all to fear your own voice. I don't want y'all to fear your heart. I don't want y'all to fear your intuition. I don't want you to feel bad for accepting people for who they truly are. No. You should never feel bad for loving someone. Just because they chose to do you dirty and they chose to lie, that doesn't make you a bad person. That doesn't make you stupid. That doesn't make you naive either. But naivety is the closest you can be to God. I'm gonna get y'all the message, okay? I'm gonna get y'all the message. Excuse me. And I really hope y'all motherfuckers are still watching. If you're still watching, comment a dolphin. All right? Okay. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me as I deliver this message to the collective of inspiration, hope, and wisdom. What does the collective need to hear at this time? What will help them strive and prosper without enemy interference? Listen to Genesis by Raven Lene. Give me a complete sentence. That would be really cool. That one. All right, new deck. New. Need 2 more. I didn't want it to come out, but oh. What's that meant? Right. Oh, hell no. Don't let them ugly people fuck with your money. Okay? Just relax. This period, this season of doubt is coming to an end. Because you're going to get this money alone. Unexpected literally just flew over it. And peep how this is little. I crossed that out. Unexpected. Or actually, it popped out in reverse, so expect it. Any more messages for the collective before I end this energy? No. That's it. Listen to music. Oh, I wanted to recommend you guys the song, okay? Next week, your ancestors are going to be showing you something, and you're going to be like, damn, like, Tori was maybe right. What am I right about? Give me a certain word that this collective can look for. Make it a little fun game. Party. We like to party. Body by Summer Walker. That's what you need to listen to. Also, guys, I have a playlist on my channel, and it's called 432 Hertz Music. I think there's literally one song, like, there's 2 songs on there that aren't tuned frequencies, but they have good vibes in them, and the rest of them are tuned frequency, good music. If you want to shuffle through that, you can listen to NBA YoungBoy without feeling that negative energy. So, I love you guys. If you're still here, you know, I said comment a dolphin. Also comment that little heart that has that thing going around it, and it's like another heart. I think that's what it looks like. Or the envelope with the heart in the middle. Okay? I love you guys, and I know this may have been a long message, but I appreciate you guys for still being here. All right, peace out. Peace out. Hey, it's out.